Happy Valentine's Day.
Welcome back to Gene and Roger Talk Movies. We're
I'm
talking...
Gene.
I'm
Roger.
Roger, yes. We are talking Heart
Heart
Eyes
Eyes.
today, and this is
Yes.
a movie I was actually surprised Gene said, let's do Heart Eyes. So I am very excited to see what your thoughts are, Gene. Where are you at with Heart Eyes?
I'm drinking coffee because we usually shoot. Actually, we always shoot early Saturday morning.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Half the time I'm just rolling out of bed.
A lot of the time.
Yeah, actually last week, what happened last week?
I
don't
knew
know.
this was going to happen.
Well, you know, my kid is a competitive swimmer, and the state of Alaska swimming championships are going on, and so preliminaries, and he's heavily involved. And so it was this big swim weekend, so I forgot to finish watching the movie.
Oh,
So-
I think there was more to it than that, because did you not have a Halloween party the night before?
Yeah, we
were
had a
supposed to
huge
record?
Halloween party the night before, which
Mhm.
of course there was like people over, and we were all like, "Yeah." I don't know why I should have just canceled.
And
I should have known it wouldn't have happened.
At any point, did you think, hey, I should text Roger to say, we're just not going to record?
No.
And then Roger drove all the way
Yep.
in.
Yeah, from a suburb all the way here.
And then knocking on the door, and nobody's answering.
right.
And then your son answers, and it's like, oh, my dad is still asleep.
he actually said that.
Uh-huh.
I love it.
Well, and then he
Love
said,
it.
he said, my dad is still asleep. Do you want to come in? And I was like, no, wake him up and see what the hell we're doing. So
that's
anyway,
great.
Gene,
That's
anyway,
Yeah.
luckily we're here today.
We're here today. Heart
Heart
eyes.
Eyes.
Heart eyes. All right. I think we should do some different for our podcast, Roger. I was wondering maybe if we could, at the very beginning, we briefly give our thumbs up or thumbs down to the movie, and then we do a little pause, and then say, now go see the movie, and then we wait 2 seconds, and then we talk about it in detail and give it everything away.
Okay, Gene, what is your recommendation on Hard Eyes?
Hard Eyes. It's a Netflix movie. It's just right there if you have a Netflix prescription, and we'll talk about Netflix in detail in someday. Its business model, which is quite amazing. But I would say this movie, if you don't want to, I don't know, you come home late from work and you're tired, but your friends are bailing on you and there's nothing to do. You don't want to watch some heavy movie, something light that's funny. Movie's it. It's light, it's funny, it's a horror comedy, light on the horror really. It wants to be really a romantic comedy. Really wants to be. But it has likable characters, the plot moves along, it's not ridiculous. It's totally entertaining. I mean, I like the movie. I would, it's good. Would I ever watch it again? Probably not. But yeah, I would say watch it. And Roger? What do
Okay,
you think
well,
here?
I'm pretty much on the same team as Gene today. We just had our first big snow of the year. It would be
Yes.
a perfect movie too. We just had our big snow. Let's stay inside and watch a movie.
Yeah, get some popcorn.
And that's it.
Exactly.
So, okay, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next week.
No, not well, now we'll talk about the movie
Very good.
in depth. We'll give everything away.
Gene, go.
But one of the things I liked about this movie is because one of my favorite movies of all time is this Olivia Wilde movie called Booksmart, I think 2017. One of the characters, his name is Nick, his Mason Gooding, and he's in this movie. So whenever I see like a character from Booksmart in a movie, it's like, dude, I'm down. And so his character's named Jay. There's this woman, of course, Olivia Holt, Allie in the movie, and they're ad executives or something.
Marketing.
Yeah. And so of course there's this evil Devil Wears Prada kind of boss that's all over them, and they're both under pressure. But Allie's afraid that Jay's going to come and take her job. And in the background, there's these news announcements about this Heart Eyes killer that's killing couples, and Valentine's Day is coming. But this movie kind of exists in two frames. It's like over here's Allie, Jay, and over here's the Heart Eye killer, and we get glimpses of them. The movie starts with the couple getting whacked, I guess, in a winery or yeah, and I guess they didn't know, but wineries have this like compression machine. Yeah, so this movie, she's hiding from the Hard Eye Killer. She ends up in this thing. Of course, he discovers it. Of course, he knows how to turn it on. Yeah, she ends up being kind of smushed. Yeah,
pretty good stuff there.
Yeah, it's good stuff. But also this movie it's kind of a little bit, I don't want to kind of say endearing, but maybe a tiny bit going that way, is just because you can see this movie as being like, on one hand, like they don't have any original ideas and it's a total ripoff. Or on the other hand, they're borrowing creative ideas that you will recognize, and they're using themes or titles that you again recognize and that you already like, and it brings back fond memories, and it's good. So maybe somewhere in the middle, maybe leaning more towards it's okay. But this movie has references to everything. I mean, the heart eyes, I like the heart eyes, like you get to see the serial killer's perspective, and they're like night vision goggles, and one scene was where like the heart eye killer is looking at Allie and Jay, and then it becomes one like a heart. And it reminded me of like Love American Style, which I know because I'm old. And then there's this big sequence with the drive-in, and it's reminded me of the movie Christine. And of course, you just know that they're two heart-eyed killers. So what movie is that like? That's Scream. And so this movie references so many other movies that are out there. And actually, I'm going to read a sequence.
Go ahead.
From a line of dialogue.
Okay.
Paraphrase a little bit.
Are you going to do it in character?
No, because it's a woman that's saying it. Because Allie's best friend, right? Allie is the best friend.
The wacky best friend.
The wacky best friend trying to talk sense into Allie, who just wants to give up on all love. Just dispose of love. But the wacky friend is, no, you can't give up on love. And so she says this, virtually verbatim. You can't be so clueless sometimes. One of the 10 things I hate about you. 10 things I hate about you. Jay, can't go to best friend's wedding. You can't go to best friend's wedding. Yeah. And hook up with a bunch of bridesmaids and move to Notting Hill. This is more some kind of wonderful, crazy, stupid love. Go get him. So I just love that. It's like they just decided just to reference every romantic comedy right there. And then just the idea is that you have to go get him. It's just like you got to chase this love. It's getting away from you. You got to go get them. Find them. Don't let them get away. Yeah, and then there's this big confrontation at the end. And a little also, everyone knows Jordana Brewster from the Fast and Furious series. And she's in it.
Or from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the beginning.
Okay. All right. Yeah. And so there's this big fight at the end between those two guys. And of course, the Hard Eye Killer, just two of them. And so there's between those two and between Jay and Allie. Yeah. So it's just kind of fun. It just moves. It's good.
Yeah. Gene obviously has not seen a lot of Hallmark Channel movies. I unfortunately have. And so a good frame of reference is this is a Hallmark movie melded with a slasher film, basically.
I love that.
You have all the tropes of a Hallmark movie, right? The independent woman who's trying to do the right thing, and then this other guy comes in who's really handsome and
super handsome,
blah blah blah, and he's gonna take my job now, and so I have to kind of but wait, actually maybe I'm kind of falling for him, blah blah blah. So it's a Hallmark Channel movie if you've been forced to watch a lot of those. Melded with this slasher movie, there are a couple of good kills, like Gene mentioned earlier, the compression thing or whatever.
Yeah, they're at a drive-in. How many drive-ins movies have we seen that are slasher?
Right.
Yeah.
And so it's decent, but yeah, it is not groundbreaking on any level.
No.
Obviously, everybody had a good time. I think Mason Gooding is a very charismatic and fun actor to watch. He plays off well with the female lead. I liked that they had Jordana Brewster in it. I liked that they had Devon Sawa in this for a brief little bit, obviously from Final Destination. So the cast is good. It's breezy. It moves along.
Breezy, that's a good word.
Breezy. I've watched it twice because I had seen it when it first came out. And then, of course, Gene wants to talk about it, so I watched it again. I don't hate myself. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's a movie you can turn on probably anytime you want, and it's fine.
Yeah. Valentine's Day is still quite a ways away, but when it comes around, you can watch it.
Yeah, it just goes right along, and I can't imagine too many people would hate this unless you go in really wanting a more visceral, down in the ditch kind of horror movie, like a My Bloody Valentine or something like that,
Yeah. But I think, just seeing Hard Eyes, the advertisements for it's just a killer with like a mask. Yeah, where have we seen that before, right? And then the eyes are hearts, and they're glow in the dark, or they're like shiny hearts, and they're not like just like little hearts that somebody painted.
Right. Like
all ghetto. No, there's like glowing, like there's some effect there. So that should be a pretty good clue.
Yeah. So anything else to say about this? There's not a lot of major themes or anything like that.
I think we talked about it. And why go deeper into it? Because we already know, right? We know. But I just got to say, I love Booksmart, the Mason Gooding, Jay and this character. Yeah, love that movie, Booksmart. So I just got to throw out a plug to that. I mean, not horror on any level, coming of age movie, but love that thing. But yeah, this movie, works.
Well, and I think Mason Gooding is... hopefully he's going to continue to get really solid roles. He's definitely got a lot of charisma. He seemed to be having a great time with this movie.
Yeah.
And he comes across pretty good. Of course, he's the son of Cuba Gooding Jr. So,
are you serious?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Hollywood nepotism strikes again, of course.
Dear Lord.
But he's a better actor than his dad, as far as I'm concerned.
I don't know. Cuba during Jerry Maguire. And then also he made a movie about O.J. Simpson, which I thought was pretty darn good. So, I mean, he got into some trouble with some other stuff, but we don't get into that. But for acting-wise, I think it's pretty...
He did Boat Trip,
Cuba Gooding,
which destroyed his career.
And don't you remember, Roger? I mean, he was in Boys in the Hood. I mean, very young Cuba Gooding, but that makes my heart happy that we got a relationship with Cuba Gooding.
For sure. No,
so
he
Booksmart into this movie.
So... and we're not doing anything next week.
Yeah,
you're unleashing me to go track down Melissa Starkey and do something really nasty.
Yes, do that.
We've already recorded it, so I'll let everybody know what we're doing. So next week,
Melissa
Starkey will be joining me, and you know what that means. Some completely repellent, appalling film. We'll be doing the extreme French horror film Inside. So if you have not seen that...
Dear Lord.
Well, one, if you're pregnant, do not watch that movie. But two, if you haven't seen it, watch it and join us next week to talk about it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But Roger, sometimes you say like the movie Repellent, but then I watch a repellent movie and it's just ridiculous. And it's not repellent at all.
Gene, this is...
Like, what was that movie we saw? Like, the advertisements say... Don't watch this movie. You have to keep repeating to yourself.
Last House on the Left.
Last House on the Left. You have to keep telling it's just a movie. And then I watch it and I was like about to fall asleep. It's like, what?
Inside is in the Martyrs and Raw realm.
Okay. Martyrs, especially Martyrs and Raw, they're pretty good. Yeah. Raw a little bit less so, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
It's okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So Melissa and I will catch you next week.
And then
Gene
in 2 weeks, we'll do Frankenstein.
Maybe we'll do Frankenstein.
The Netflix Guillermo del Toro's version. Yes, we
know
we're doing
2.5 hours. Gene, my God.
You watched Return of the Night of the Living Dead 5 times.
It's 82 minutes, baby.
82 times 5 is 400 minutes of
pure
garbage.
Pure joy. All right, we're going to get out of here. Catch you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Bye.